Last year, I made 200K from cutting hair alone, and every single client came from social media. That's the great news. But it's not just me who's been winning, it's also been all of my members within the community. I've been making content as a barber on how to grow and scale your barbering business for the last few years now. And today, I'm gonna show you how I've cracked the code on going viral as a barber to make sure you get higher paying clients that are coming directly to your seat. So I'm gonna show you the art of positioning yourself as an image consultant, not just as a barber. So what you need to do is build trust, right? Once your clientele trusts you enough, that's when they feel that they can come to you and they feel like you're the right barber for them. But we get paid off the problems that we solve. So you need to become not just a barber, but also a problem solver as well. So we're gonna break this down logically. If you just think about the problems that a barber could solve, a good place to start is where do barbers go wrong? Barbers go wrong, firstly, straight away on bad lineups. They push people back way too quick. We're talking about on their beard. They're pushing back their hairline. Anyone who's trying to grow their hair out as well, they're taking their hair way too short. They're cutting their hair short where they need loads of layers, for example. That's where I specialize and I've positioned myself. It took me many, many years to figure out exactly the problems that I solve within barbering. That's when I cracked the code. I realized, cool. There's a lot of people trying to grow their hair right now. There's a lot of people that need scissor cuts, but there's a lot of barbers taking their hair way too short. So what I decided to do was focus on that clientele and focus on how I solved that problem. And that's when I position myself, not just as you got your average barber down here, right? And then this is a 6-figure barber. And it's all about that positioning, all right? So right here, right now, what does the average barber look like? The average barber usually just knocks trims out for fun. Everyone that comes to them gets the same trim and they're charging average prices. So I would say £25 for your average haircut within the UK right now. We want to position ourselves as a 6-figure barber right here, as someone who solves problems. Now, how do you do that? It's all about making sure you're presentable, looking sharp. You got to look the part yourself. Who wants to go, logically speaking, to a messy, scruffy looking barber? All right. So on your days that you're filming, you want to make sure you're looking sharp, you're feeling yourself, you're feeling good, because you are the representation of your personal brand. That's the first thing. Then you want to also make sure that your space is nice and clean as well. They don't want to see wires anywhere. They don't want mess in the background. If you look at your favorite brands, let's go with Nike, yeah, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. If you look at their websites, they're going to be clean, clear cut. We all know that their packages come with plastic and a load of boxes, but they're not going to put that when they're presenting their product or their service, right? So we want to make sure that you're clean cut, you're in a nice space. That's the first thing, that's the foundations. Then how do we build trust and show your audience that you can problem solve? We're going to start filming consultation videos. This is going to be an absolute game changer for you. It's already what you're doing with your clients anyway, just in front of a camera. All you need is your iPhone and a ring light, and you can get started on making a return of your time and energy by filming content straight away. It's very, very simple. We like to focus on a consultation video. Is very, very simple. I'm going to break down the science of a consultation. You're standing as a barber, your client's in your chair. Now, we want to transform them. So we want to make sure that the audience can see a clear difference of the value that you've provided. Let's take a client who's trying to grow their hair out. So first thing, what I would like to do, if their hair's out of shape, a lot of my clients would go to a barber and they take off a lot of the layers with clipper over comb, and it gives them like a mushroom effect. So what I would do is literally pull their hair down, right? Pull their hair down to show off the problem area straight away. Yet again, that's a visual representation. I would stand behind them and I would physically hold their hair and say, your hair is looking like a mushroom. Your hair is looking like Lord Farquhar right now. Your hair is looking out of shape. And make a joke of it. That's called an entertaining hook. I'm literally physically showing them with confident body language that this is where the problem is, and it's not just you who's going through this. Many of my audience who's going to be watching this as well, their hair's out of shape. So straight away, anyone who wants to grow their hair or their hair's out of shape, it's going to hit them straight away on the algorithm. Cool. That's the hook. So the hook is focused at the target audience, right? Then we're going to talk through the frustrations and the pain that our clients are going through. Yeah, bro, I've been going to this barber and I've been trying to grow my hair out, but he just doesn't seem to get the right shape. And it's leaving me frustrated. In the mornings, I'm waking up, my hair's looking like I've been electrocuted and it's no good. We need to solve it. So then you're in pain right now. Your clients are in pain. You come in and you're their superhero. Don't worry, bro. Relax. I've got you. You've come to the right place. I'm going to make sure you leave here feeling fresh, feeling sharp, very, very confident. You're selling your service to your audience, essentially. That's when we'll do the before and afters. And then there should be a transformation. As I've already told you, we want to make sure their hair doesn't look good. You go off, you do their hair, get it before and after videos, bang. You come back and you show the transformation. That is when visually they can see a big difference anyway. So for my guys, it will be their hair coming forward and then we'll push it all the way back so they'll see a massive visual change. And then after, we want to showcase how confident your client feels and how you're feeling good as a barber from providing that service as well. All right. And that is where you're going to position yourself as a six-figure barber with a brand. You've literally shown them the transformation. You've shown them how confident that they are as well. So you're going to be directing the whole movie. There's a lot more details that we go into within our blueprint. So if you want to find out more about the details, we have in-depth trainings on how we do and how we break down the science behind our consultations. If you want to get involved, DM me Freedom. We can definitely set up a game plan and really start showing you how to monetize your audience and monetize social media as well. But for now, this is just a rough guide on what we do and how we do things. So anyway, afterwards it will be, right, thank you for coming down, bro. As you can see, we've fully transformed all of your layers. Your hair is now in shape. You're ready to go. You can do exactly what you do best and dive headfirst into the field. And then that's it. They're happy. They also are leaving with a smile on their face. And you have positioned yourself in a way that is different from your average barber. There's now a clear separation. When you do this time and time again, and you keep on showing up and you keep it consistent, your average barbers are going to be down here. They're charging average prices. But now, because you're providing an experience, there's a clear gap from where you used to be to where you are now. That's when there can also be a clear gap with your prices as well. When it comes to supply and demand, as you know, we're trading time for money as barbers, right? There's only so many hours in a day. So for us to grow our income, we can't stand there and work through our sleep because we'll be burnt out and you'll be in hospital within no time, right? We don't want to put our health at risk. So what we do, once you're getting bookings that are coming through the internet, that's when we come up with a clear price strategy so that we can make your time worth more and we can increase your hourly rate. And that's when you'll be getting paid, not just as a barber, but also as a personal brand business owner. It's a complete lifestyle change. And what this is going to do for you, you can invest that time back into your brand and you can really start growing and scaling your whole operation. When it comes to barbers making content, a lot of guys go wrong where they just show the haircut and they don't really represent the haircut in the best light, or there's a lot of people making skits and more entertaining content, which is funny. It might get a lot of views, but let's look at why it wouldn't actually convert. And the reason why is because people are just scrolling through social media and they're looking for a hit of dopamine, and you might even give them that, but you're just making them laugh. You don't actually position yourself as an expert and as a professional. So when it comes to people that make them laugh, yeah, haha, Matty Cuts is hilarious, but is he gonna solve my problems? If I wanna grow my hair out into a sweet back, are they gonna go to the guy who makes them laugh or the expert who specializes with that haircut? So that's what we want to avoid. I'm not saying you can't make entertaining content, but if that's going to be your full focus and you're just making constant videos of entertainment, you won't actually convert your traffic into higher paying clients. And then another common mistake that many barbers make is just posting haircuts. Now the problem is with this, how many other barbers are posting haircuts? Absolutely loads and loads and loads. So what's going to make you stand out is you putting your face to your brand and actually telling your story and building a connection with your audience. So anyone that's doing well right now within the barbering industry, they highlight their story and the art of storytelling. Because let's be real, you can have great haircuts, but if you don't produce enough content that actually makes your clients trust you and they don't feel comfortable to book in with you, then it's a very personal experience. So even though you've got good haircuts, it doesn't necessarily mean that that client's going to feel confident to book in with you. They may feel a little bit awkward. Let's put yourself in the consumer's shoes, right? You're looking for a new barber. 1, are they going to solve my problems? 2, can they also give me the haircut that I want? Yeah, this is literally what goes through their mind. And 3, will I go there and get a good experience? What's their personality like? Are they going to be reliable? Will I feel comfortable with them? If you can showcase all of the above in your content, which shows you can literally do all 3 with your consultations, you can showcase the problems that you solve, you can also showcase the haircuts that you provide, and you can showcase your personality, you building a relationship with your client, you having a little bit of banter with them. You can literally tick all 3 of those boxes just through the content strategy that we just mentioned. And that is why you'll be able to get so many bookings through social media alone using that one strategy. If you guys want to find out exactly how you can grow and scale to be a 6-figure barber and you want more training on our consultation strategy, then click the link below and we can set up a personalized game plan for you so that you can grow and scale your barbering business into being a 6-figure barber. Let's go.